Vocab intact, mind sublime. I react, contact, snap, break your spine. Keep that bullshit, only take what's mine. Every line, every rhyme says a test of time. Niggas are lose and fake like cartoons. Buffoons and straight jokes like National Lampoons. A season change couldn't come too soon. Fake dudes make fake moves, clear the room. Beast mode, Chicago Rilla. West side reside with jacks with cap pillars. Pretty streets for keeps, got straight killers. Zombies roam the night like a scene from Thriller. You gotta do more to survive right here. Be the leader of the pack or slide back to the rear. While you spitting hard garbage deep inside the ear, I'm making it clear that bullshit is over, nigga. Your end is here. It's here. It's here. Yeah, it's here, nigga.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we're live, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm cramming some last second food in my mouth, so you know what time it is. It's time for Set Your Lineup.
Set Show Lineup.
Always the most prepared show on the internet, and also the most unprepared.
Yeah, always unprepared. That's
There's
fine.
always something wrong.
There's always something wrong, but it's okay. You know, it's the start of the season. We'll get the bugs fixed out after the first couple weeks, hopefully.
The
Right?
big
We're
suggestion to anyone who wants to do a show: don't update OBS the day before you decide to go live.
Yep.
That's a tip from me. That is drink to technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Ooh. These beers are from Estrella Negra, our a big sponsor.
Yep, this is their collaboration with Dance Loud. The chicks from Dance Loud. They did the label on this one. They're like on it. It's pretty cool. It's good stuff.
Shout out to Otto. Thanks for these delicious beers. If you want tacos,
Yep.
StrellaNegra.com. They're located at Western and Thornton.
Yep.
Also, if you want to call us, call now. There's that number.
Yeah. Leave a voicemail. We know that works. We just checked it. So you can leave a voicemail. We can play it live. It'll sound good. All right. Cody. Shit, man. Fucking week 1 football. I mean, it's back, right? Thursday night.
Yeah, I'm
The
excited.
actual good game for Thursday night, right? I mean, fucking Buffalo and Rams.
Yeah, I like that they start out the year every year with like, we'll get you a good game, but then the rest of the Thursdays are going to be garbage. I
Yeah.
actually haven't looked at this year's Thursday.
There's a couple
game,
good ones. There's a couple because there's a couple going to be on
Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's now. Fuck this.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's going to be a couple of them that are going to be on NBC, I guess, as well this year.
Yeah. Well, this one's on NBC.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting.
Shout out to NBC. We're watching you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. No sound, but you know we got you. We're watching the game with you guys.
Yeah. How have you been since our last show?
Good. Enjoying the sun. I've been going to the beach a lot.
Doing everything but a podcast in my basement.
Everything but podcasting. I did get some new swimsuits that are very exposing. That was interesting.
Just ready to just show off the whole.
Yep.
The
Showing
area
off
that
my
no one asked
thighs and
for.
everything. It was great. It felt like I was naked. I did it at a gay beach, and that was another experience that was interesting. So
That's a great way to transition into Bears talk now.
oh god. Oh really? Oh really? He's fucking dick.
What? You don't think that you're like in the gay community considered a bear?
Oh, I'm totally considered a bear.
And if you went down on
yeah.
a guy at a gay beach, would you not say you're bear downing?
Oh yeah, well I guess that's your bear downing.
Then that's
Okay.
a good transition.
All right. God damn it.
You want to talk about news?
Yeah, let's talk about some news. What you got? You got any news? I don't got any news.
Yeah, the Queen died.
Oh, the Queen.
Yeah, you didn't catch that?
Was she like 100 or something almost?
I think like 96. Yeah.
96? Damn.
Also, Lamar Jackson's contract talks end tomorrow. Do you think he's going to get it done?
He's representing himself, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not getting done.
It always works out. As for Quan Smith.
Oh, yeah. He's another idiot. I mean, come on.
Are you saying that you should represent yourself?
No, never. Never. It's millions of dollars. Why would you want to put somebody who knows how to do that? Like, do that. You know what I mean? Like, don't be fucking trying to fuck up your own money like that. I mean, so what? They max out at 3%, agents. So, like, honestly, what the big fucking deal is, you're making $1 million. What's 3% of $1 million? What fucking
A lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, still, it's not that much.
And I actually think it's more than 3%.
No, it's 3% is what's cap out for agents.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I looked it up.
More. Well,
Yeah.
I guess that's why you want the big deal.
Well, he wants his own 3%. I mean, fuck, this is dumb. I don't know, whatever. I think it's a waste of time. He could focus on other things, have somebody else. You know what I mean? That's like one of those things. Why fucking do something when you have so much other shit to do and you can just pay somebody to take care of that for you and you don't have to deal with the stress of it? I'm sorry, I'm ranting.
No, that's what you do on this show.
Yeah.
This is Set Your Lineup, show
Set Your
for
Lineup.
rants.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this Thursday night preview?
It's going to be a good game. There's a lot of guys in this game that are fantasy relevant, you know? Like,
I was just seeing Matthew Stafford up there, and I was realizing, oh shit, you know what I should have queued up is him at the celebration when that chick fell off the stage and like broke her back, and he just goes like, oh. So that's the last time I saw Matthew Stafford.
yeah. He's got like a bad arm or elbow or something, right?
Yeah, apparently
Get surgery or something?
Yeah, he they just announced it. They said that he had some kind of thing with the elbow before, but they said he had surgery 6 months ago. He's been rehabbing for 6 months, and he actually says he's better than he was last year.
Well,
but I mean, we'll
see how his
that's
deep ball
bullshit.
is.
I don't know. They always say that shit. I don't know. If you've ever had an injury, you're never better than you were. Well, I guess if the injury's not whatever. I don't believe it.
I mean, I'm still going to play him in fantasy. I mean, look at it. He's stacked. He's got Allen Robinson now, who's going to snap today, I think. He's my pick for this game, I think, that's going to snap.
If you want to talk about starts and sits, you want to start?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're
Let's
gonna,
do it. Go right into it.
right past the news. Actually, no, I want to do the news first.
Okay, what else you got in the news?
Well, no, the Thursday night news.
Okay, let's do
Dawson
it.
Knox playing in this game, tight end.
That's your boy,
deep
right?
sleeper. And I don't care.
No?
He just, he's the Bills' tight end. He just signed a 4-year extension worth $53.6 million.
Is he worth that much, though?
I mean, if he's good enough and that's what they want, yeah, he's got $31 million guaranteed. He's
Must be a great blocker.
I'd hope
I
so.
hope so. Right?
I only know him from fantasy, which he shows up every so often. He's not an every week guy, but you know, he just got that money. Maybe they have good plans for him. But yeah, I'm assuming that he's a good blocker. I don't really look up the fantascy.
I mean, I don't know.
Implications of blocking sometimes.
I don't remember him having like ridiculous fantasy numbers, you know. So I think at least a third of that money is because he's a badass blocker. You know, I mean,
I'd hope he's a good blocker.
I hope. I mean, he needs to be.
Whatever. He got paid. Good for you.
All right. So
Make that money.
What about
also mentioned
Van?
the Stafford surgery? Van Jefferson's out for the night.
Oh.
So that means like Allen Robinson has probably a better chance of scoring. Cooper Kupp, you were going to start anyways, but my starter sit recommendation for this game is start everyone, you pussy. It's week 1. You don't know what fucking happen. Start everyone. I'm
not starting any Buffalo running backs against the Rams.
Actually, that's a good point.
None of them.
I actually wouldn't start any of those guys until that backfield clears up, because it was two-headed monster last year, and then they drafted a rookie. It's kind of I'm not. Part of me thinks it's still going to be Singletary for a while, but by the end of the year it won't be. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
See.
Last year, it's always like the last 4 years has been like that in Buffalo, where you just don't know who the running back's going to be. And I had my love obsession with Singletary.
There was a lot of last year where it was just like, yeah, fuck it, we're just not going to run.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, shit. If they do, it's usually with fucking what's his face, the quarterback,
Allen Robinson.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, don't worry, they're all this game.
Sorry, it's week 1. I'm trying to remember.
I do like you included Trey McKitty.
Chase Daniels on one of these teams.
I
didn't put those. Those were already there. So that's probably from last year.
Okay, that's what I was like. I didn't think Trey McKitty was on. I can't remember what team Trey McKitty's on. I wanted to say that was like the Chargers or something.
I was like, why is Chase Daniel on here?
Yeah, Chase Daniels not. Okay, I don't know.
So
I forget where Chase Daniels ended up.
But I got Buffalo for this game.
And that's why you have to clean up your show docs.
Yeah.
I also picked Buffalo. I was going back and forth. LA Rams, coming off the Super Bowl. Yeah, we could do it, but like, man, I don't know. Buffalo, I feel like they lost in that overtime game, and they got that sour taste in them out.
They are pissed. They're going to come out on fire.
On paper, the best roster in the NFL, kind of, and I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Like, I know they're odds-on favorite. I think it's just too early in the year and too much shit happens. But I think tonight they got a great defense. They got a great offense. You know,
if they can figure out that running back position, then they're gonna be hard to beat because you can't stop both. Yeah. And then not only that, like pass, run, and then you got Josh Allen who can pretty much keeps the RPO open.
I mean, that's how I feel about the rest of the season. But I mean, the Rams are. I mean, they're just coming off the Super Bowl. I mean, they still got Aaron Donald. Apparently, did you see this shit that he confirmed the other day that when he said at the end of the year that he was retiring, he was actually
filled out his paperwork and everything.
Yeah. So.
And they didn't turn it into the league office.
Yeah. So let's see how he really is because I mean. He was in practices with 2 helmets. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. He might be 1 foot out the door.
It was against the Buffalo too, right? They were teaming up against Buffalo. So I'm pretty sure there's some hard feelings there. So we might see them getting kind of fucking, feisty up there.
Aaron Donald might just be like, "Fuck it, man. I'll make a little bit of money and then just get kicked out on the way out and say, do an Antonio Brown and just quit midway through the game."
I don't think he's that crazy, but
I don't think he's crazy. I think Antonio Brown crazy.
Well, yeah. He's not even crazy. He's something else. Like he's like out of this world kind of shit.
No,
like,
he's not. He's not crazy. He's got CT. That's Antonio Brown. That I 100%.
I'm sorry.
I believe.
Crazy. I believe him. I believe what you're saying. But
I believe there was this hit with Vontez Perfect hit him right in the head.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
That is why Antonio Brown's crazy.
He's been kind of like little off ever since.
Yeah. I believe that. I really do. So take that shit serious, guys.
Yeah. So we both got Buffalo, right?
Yeah, I know it's a boring pick.
Would you bet this game? The line's really short. It's like I think it's like 3.5.
Oh, I actually had that up here. On DraftKings, it was 2, and on the BetMGM one was 2.5. So
with Buffalo,
it's like right there.
Yeah,
Buffalo by 2, but
I don't like betting those close spreads.
I didn't want to bet this tonight. I don't know why. I got a lot of bets on this weekend already, but I just didn't feel that.
I do have this game in a couple parlays, but I put them both ways, going both ways. So.
You know, it's funny. You've been here this whole time, and I didn't even realize I didn't add in any of the shit like safe bets or anything.
Oh, it's okay. I did.
I'll add in something quick by the time we get over there.
You could think of it while we go through.
Oh, Andrew Wentworth's there.
Andrew Wentworth. Doesn't he have a commercial? Is that like the furniture guy?
What?
Wentworth.
Andrew Wentworth was like their offensive tackle last year. He was like 37 years old, but he played into the Super Bowl.
I'm thinking of a different guy. I thought you were talking about that dude that's on sells furniture on like channel like 24 or something.
That dude for Bob's Furniture that looks creepy as fuck, so they made him animated, and somehow that's even worse.
Yeah, I don't like Bob's Furniture. Fuck that place.
I've never been there. Yeah. I just get creeped out by the commercials.
You don't need to. Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I wasn't looking for furniture anyways. That's why we're sitting in. Yes, we got camping chairs this year instead of the futon. The futon, we weren't having it, so we're wearing camping chairs for this week.
At one point, we'll be in the beach later.
Oh, I mean, we can go to the beach now.
Oh, let's go to the beach now. Let's go to the beach now. Let's see what happens.
Did I put that?
Since we walked in, I was like, "Oh, we're doing chairs." Yeah. See, this is so. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, it looks like we're having so much. The good choice.
See, that's why we're kind of orange. We're tanning.
Yeah, we have so much.
I wonder where we're getting our electricity from.
Oh, last Rams thing I want to say, because I have I got my Lions jersey back. I wanted to say this officially, guys. I was going for the Rams all last year because I knew the Lions were rebuilding and we were going to suck. And sure enough, I mean, like I said at the beginning of the year, we were lucky to get something like 3 wins, and that's what we did. It was like
a very entertaining 3 wins.
Yeah. And, Stafford got his ring, and it was fun to watch, and it was fun to ironically be like, the LA Lions won. But yeah, I'm done. Like, that was my 1-year thing. I'm back to just 100% Lions. So.
All right. Good.
I just want to be on record.
Now I can chew you out more. Like, now I can go at you, because now it's not the Rams. Like, last year was rough because it was like, I can't make fun of the Rams. They're good. This year, okay, all right, cool.
Well, at the beginning of the year, you were, because I think the Bears.
It's because I got the fucking tattoo. That's why.
Well, no, but the Bears played the Rams early on, and I think at that point you were like, yeah, the Bears have a chance to, make a deep playoff run. And by the end, you're like, I'm not saying shit because Matt Nagy needs to get fired. And
Yep. They should have fired him week 6.
Yeah. And I always got to pull up. Whoops, that's not the button. That's the button.
Oh God!
Goodbye, Coach.
I can't believe you won that. I can't believe you won that. That's so insane. Like looking back at it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't win them all. I think he's back with KC now, right?
Yeah, he's
and Paces with
one
Atlanta.
of the quarterback coaches, I think.
Yeah, it Paces with Atlanta,
like
right?
Assistant quarterback coach or some shit. Yeah, you would think he would have gone to Atlanta with all the other Bears rejects.
Yeah, that's
no. They probably told them no. Don't bring that guy over here.
Did you hear about Patricia where he's at now?
No, where the fuck is he?
So he went back to New England. And this year, New England hasn't declared who their offensive coordinator is, and it's might be Matt Patricia, but they won't say, and it might be the other guy.
They're starting the season without naming their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, the New England's just being like,
oh my god,
whatever. Maybe Belichick will call the plays. Who knows?
Is Josh Daniels with Las Vegas now or something? Or where'd he go?
I'm always confused. Mike McDaniels is with Dolphins, and then Josh Daniels is with Vegas, or vice versa. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that.
Okay,
but for some reason, if you got two names that are similar, I will fuck them up, and so I probably got that one wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna second you and say you're right.
Yeah.
Then we could just.
Why would we use the internet that we're on right now to fact check to see if we're right? If you want this kind of help on your fantasy lineups, you have exactly 4 minutes to set your freaking lineups here. Call up and we will help you with those lineups, and we will not fact check on the internet to see if we're right.
We're just gonna throw shit at you
straight from the heart, so you know it's the right.
And it's a 50-50. You could go with it or not,
Actually, I mean, what we usually do on the show is we talk it through, and you don't need to agree with us.
No,
but you at least know our thought process and be like, well, I don't agree with that. Fuck you. I'm going to go somewhere else.
I hope people don't agree. I want them to lose. I want to win every fantasy league.
Yeah, fuck that. We'll go somewhere else like this other beach.
Oh, yeah. This one's nice. This is like the Corona beach.
Yeah. Coronavirus beach.
Coronavirus. All right, Cody, where are we going next? Are we still talking this game until it starts?
I mean, not really.
What you want to do? Who else do you think is fantasy relevant?
In this game?
In this game, before it starts.
I mean, the obvious one, I mentioned Allen Robinson, but Cooper Kupp was obviously. So the weird thing for me is I actually, everyone was loving Gabriel Davis in the pre-season for fantasy, but I actually think this might be a good game because Stephon Diggs is going to probably be shadowed by Ramsey the whole time. Yeah. And Gabriel Davis had a great run there in the playoffs, and that's why everyone's overdrafted him in fantasy. Yeah. I don't think this would be a bad game for him.
No, you're right. I think Diggs is going to have a tough game today. I
think he's still good. I would start him because number one, don't be a pussy, guys. It's week one. What did you draft him for?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
if you have better matchups, you don't start him.
I just always feel weird,
so you have to look at your matchup. Jalen Ramsey is tough guy to go
But let me just say this: we have one team that's an 8-team league. And in the 8-team league, I could see possibly doing it because with 8 teams, you have...
If you're in a deep league, of course. You're going to start Diggs.
But a 12-team league, I doubt you have something even flexible that's better than Stephon Diggs.
All right, okay, I get your point. So in a deeper league, you're starting Diggs. In a not-so-deep league, look to kind of maybe see if you got a better matchup somewhere else. Yeah. Just because, Ramsey's a bitch and...
I know both of these teams have good defenses, but I feel like they both have good offenses. And sometimes when you have two offenses,
might be a shootout.
Falls. Yeah, I actually have a feeling like this. I think it was something like what was it, 50-something over under, 52 over under. I have a feeling it's the over on this. I know it's two good defenses, but
I'm going to take the under.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to let Stafford. I don't think they got a big, huge passing game planned for Stafford right out the gate.
I don't think they got a good running game for their running backs right out the gate. Literally everyone was injured. Fucking Akers was injured coming to this game. Henderson was injured coming. What happened? They all get really drunk at the parade and
right, hungover. So I mean, who else? I mean, it could be a high passing game. I don't know. It depends on how this first quarter goes. The first quarter is going to tell you how this whole game is going to go.
Not necessarily,
they're souped up unless they calm down. I guess they might be going into the game with a super huge rush of emotions or whatnot because it's the first game of the year. The Rams are coming off the Super Bowl, a longer season than the rest of the teams, a couple of weeks longer, whatever. But, I don't know. Maybe they have a little bit of shock in the beginning. they had. I'm pretty sure they had a ring ceremony or something like that, or probably not. Maybe it's not like the NBA, right?
Yeah, I think they
don't do that like before the game.
I think they do like the presentation after the Super Bowl. Like right there, they hand you
the rings.
No, they hand you the trophy, and usually the owner's like, "I did something," and then later on they get the rings once they're made. But yeah.
I remember that because they had the little stage out.
Yeah, that was the stage.
And then little ass Kevin Hart came out. And they wouldn't let him on the stage.
When you go like that, I remember Stafford's little kids coming out and like playing in the
They're like the same height.
Yeah. Nope, went for Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Man. I feel like hilarious. Kevin Hart jokes enough about his height that it's like the one person everyone could joke about the height. You sent me the thing earlier today about the lawyer who was like 3'9" or something like that.
Suing because somebody started to sing what's the song? Shit, I forgot the name of the song. Whatever. We probably shouldn't say that anyway.
Oh, what? No. Well, honestly, the reason I brought up the Queen dying here is part of my favorite thing about this show is to get you drunk enough that you start saying offensive stuff, and then we have to backpedal.
Well, fuck the Queen. Like that means her son's now king, right? What's his name?
I think
Charles, something like that.
I think he has to go through like coronation or something like that.
Coronation? What the fuck is that?
I think that's.
I thought it was like a thing like, hey, she's dead. Now you're automatically king. Like,
I think
that's the way it works.
He's acting king, but he's
acting.
I don't know. Like,
then what the fuck's the point? That's not the way. Look, the fucking Rock is here. That means Kevin's Hart.
He heard you talking about his boy Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
It's just like, you do not talk about my boy Kevin Hart. I will kill you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy too. Nah, he's cool.
Hey, he was a football player. You know who he played for, right?
Miami.
Did he play for Miami?
He played football at college in Miami.
He was in the CFL, so.
No, but he played college football in Miami, I think.
But he played professional football, I think, was that Calgary? I forget. Yep. But yeah, he was in the CFL, man.
He fucked some shit up. Yeah. He's a big ass dude. He better have played football. Fuck. Anyways. All right, Cody, what are we moving on to?
You mentioned voicemails. You wanted to see if there's anything here?
Sure.
We had 20 minutes voicemails. I'm not going to listen to them all because half of them say transcription not available. All right, here's one that has a transcription. Let's see this.
For U.S. Congress on the Republican ballot. In Washington, I will defend you and your family, your constitutional rights, and American values.
Oh, this guy wanted to go on American values. Great things for fantasy football show. Looks like we got a couple more.
Why is yours Congress calling your Google?
Because they call everyone, man. Don't you get like...
No, I never get a call from Congress.
It's election year.
Election year? Oh.
Yeah. We are a publicly listed phone number, so that's what we get.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I forgot. I want to get the Set Your Lineup logo back up in that corner. Whoops. That's not the right button.
That's not the button?
Too many buttons.
Too many buttons. Oh, look who it is. My kicker, Matt Gay.
Yeah, he's about to kick off.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
That's the only kicker I like right now.
The only kicker?
Because he's my kicker.
No, dude, your kicker is... Hold on, right here. We're just going to start this right here. Trent Gill. We're going to just jump start this whole Bear stuff and talk about your boy.
That's my kicker?
That's the Bears' 7th round pick this year.
Oh, I didn't even fucking know that.
I got some college highlights of your punter here, man.
What the fuck? Oh, Cody, thank you.
What would such a lineup be without some great kicker highlights? And so, yeah, man, this is your punter.
By the way, next year, can we eliminate kickers from fantasies?
No.
Damn it.
I would have done it years ago if it didn't bother you so much, but the fact that it bothers you so much is why it stays.
Bullshit.
And as long as I'm commissioner, there will always be kickers just because it pisses you off so much. Look at your kicker. So here's the best thing about where you got your kicker. 4 kickers were taken in the NFL draft, right? I mean, punters. 4 punters were taken in the NFL draft right off the bat to Davis. So I told, or is that Diggs? Sorry. Right off the bat to Diggs. So you are right. That's only like a couple yards, but Diggs is getting used right off the bat.
Okay.
Anyways, so your punter was the 4th punter drafted in that. But if you think about who was taken ahead of time, look at his highlights. He looks like a great punter and no gang rape allegations. So, I mean, like, definitely. You won. I mean, like,
actually, that was a Buffalo guy. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should have talked about that in the pregame talk. So who's punting for the Bills now? I don't
know. Maybe Diggs.
I'm sure there's always punters available that they just signed someone, but
I can't believe they let him run.
Fucked up story right there. Holy
shit. They really gonna let him die.
Man, we really Oh man, so yeah, Allen already running and getting tackled.
Boom.
Man tackles right there. He
yuck.
He's a big man, so hopefully he could take all that. I heard Andrew Luck say once that he didn't feel like he could play a game right until he got hit once.
Really?
Yeah, like it woke him up and got his blood going.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Fuck that.
Well, that's why he got like a ruptured spleen and had to retire early.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What were you saying before that?
I was talking about punters, but
I'm done with the punters. Yeah, you could take that off, man.
No, we're going to let this go. This is your punter, man.
How long is this? Is it like playing over? It's 8 minutes, Cody. You found 8 minutes of this motherfucker. You spent time putting 8 minutes of this motherfucker together.
No, I spent about 30 seconds going to YouTube and downloaded it, and then probably around another
you stole this highlight reel.
What do you think? You think all the stuff I put on the show is me sitting around editing? I got a fucking 1-year-old baby upstairs.
I know, but you like that shit. I don't know. Maybe you did. I don't know. I can't even see where the fucking ball's at, man. Like your screen's too fucking far. I'm blind. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's okay. You can let it play.
I mean, yeah. Do you want to talk about safe bets?
Safe bets. Let that play. We'll keep talking safe bets.
All right. So hold on. I gotta do the
safe bets. Yeah. All right.
So you go first,
okay.
And I am going to quick pull up an app real quick and try to say you.
No problem. So I wanted to have fun. It's week 1. I was looking at the matchups. I wasn't feeling like super heavy or anything because it's week 1 and I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I decided to do fun and choose our teams to win this week.
Good job.
The Bears, of course, they have San Francisco. They're plus 6.5 underdogs. So I think they're actually going to kick the shit out of San Francisco.
That's the thing I laugh at. I don't know how you could kick your shit out of it. I actually have the under on this game.
Yeah,
I mean, I literally actually did put money on the under on that game.
All right, good. And then I got Detroit winning too. Who's Detroit playing? I forget.
The Eagles. I actually have Detroit losing that game, and I'm the Lions fan.
What the fuck?
I think the Eagles are going to be really good. I think the Eagles are going to do a playoff run.
You think they're going to be surprising? You think Jalen Hurts is going to be fantasy relevant?
This is why I think the Eagles are going to do it. They got I think the Lions possibly they were actually pretty close in games last year, and I think they're going to be a lot more contentious this year. So I think taking the spread of 3.5 on that game is not a dumb pick. But in the end, I think the Eagles win just because number one, Eagles have probably the best offensive line in football. They stocked up on wide receivers. Jalen Hurts was actually playing pretty well last year without receivers. His receiver core sucked, and now they got like AJ Brown and shit. Devontae Smith. They actually got players now, and their defense is actually good. So, yeah.
Let's see what happens. I don't know. But I picked the money line.
By the way, I'm on DraftKings right now.
Yeah.
They have, if you wanted better odds, Bears are +7 on DraftKings.
Well, I do FanDuel Sportsbook. It's just easier, and I stick to one.
Yeah, we're
platform.
not sponsored by any of these guys.
Yeah.
You use whoever. You use your bookie down the street that'll break your legs if you don't.
Just don't use the Russian guys.
Why not Russian guys?
They're mean and they're scary, and they don't fuck around.
Also apparently DraftKings has better
they don't take
odds
$5
bets. The Lions are 4 on that one.
Okay. So if you parlay Chicago and Detroit to win, $5 gets you what? $43.55. So
fuck it. I'm going to take the Steelers to cover because they got 6.5 against the
Mitch
Bengals.
Trubisky.
And I honestly think that they can hold up with them. Let's do it. I think the Steelers going to suck, but they're not going to suck as much as people think.
I don't know. I think they're going to be. Oh, look at that!
Actually, no.
Touchdown.
I'm taking that back. Take it back.
Touchdown.
Don't take that. Was that Diggs?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Davis. I said Davis will have a good game. There you go. And did you see Knox there? That's what he earned his money for. Is
the
doing
big jumping high five?
Yeah, the jumping.
That's the money?
Yeah, that's what the money is. You need to support. You need to support the guy in the end zone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's worth that $50 million. Yeah. What was I saying though? Oh, so my real safe bet. Fuck the one I was just saying there because I was off the top of my head. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take the Jaguars to beat the Commanders. They have a +2.5.
That's a super safe bet.
I like that one.
You got to put that with something else though. It's only 2.5, man.
No, that's not the rule. Safe bet was pick a bet that's safe.
Yeah, but that's not gonna make you money. You win
if you put a lot of money on it.
You bet $1, you get like 99 cents.
I know how to get you off this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What are you gonna do? Oh, is that what we're doing? Oh shit, that's what we're doing. Okay. Can you scroll that down a bit? There we go. I'm not gonna go deep dive because it's week 1 and everybody knows what everybody's been talking about already. So stadium, all that shit, whatever, blah blah blah. I would touch a little bit on everything, but I'm not getting deep into the team.
Can I say something? I'm sorry, I want to take this frame off here and talk to you. So we have our fantasy league this year is a bunch of other podcasts, and most of them are Bears podcasts. And so to kind of learn who's playing us in the fantasy league, I've been listening to a shit ton of our competitors' podcasts, and I know way more about the Bears than I ever cared to. So let me just tell you before we get into this too much and see if you agree. This is the consensus. Number 1, the national media has no fucking idea what they're talking about the Bears. What do you true or false?
True.
Because almost every single podcast is what it says like
everybody.
The national media has no fucking clue. We're way better.
Yeah, and I'll get to that. But yeah, I think national media has definitely. I mean, one of them has us having the worst team in all of the NFL, which I thought was kind of ridiculous.
I thought that was a kind of a weird take after the preseason game against the Seahawks, where I actually felt bad for the Bears there because I thought you guys, like, the reason you do preseason is to do player evaluations and see what you got, and it felt like you weren't able to properly do that because the other team didn't show up. And it's like, like the week after there, that was when you actually got to see shit against Cleveland. It was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now I know what I'm looking at, Like, so that Seahawks game made me think that the Seahawks are going to be picking higher than the Bears. That's where I was at on that one.
All right. So getting back to other stuff. Some recent
I'm
news,
here to derail this train.
Recent news. Like what's been going on is Justin Fields kind of being pissed about being passed over in the draft by all the teams that picked quarterbacks. Number 1 being San Francisco, who picked up
Trey
Lance. And obviously there's issues with Trey Lance and Garoppolo. I wouldn't play either of those in fantasy, by the way, in case you're doing, until I see what's going on with Trey Lance, because it sounds like he can't throw the fucking ball, which is kind of important if you're a quarterback. He can run all he fucking wants, but if people are playing the run against him and he can't throw the ball, then he's going to be shit.
The thing I keep reminding myself every year is, like, preseason, don't believe a goddamn thing, because until week 1, you don't really fucking know.
Yeah. So Justin Fields, he's pissed off, and he verbally said it himself after Mooney had said it in a press conference a few days before, saying, I'm a little upset, and he's going to take it on his own, and he's going to take it on them. So I'm really excited about seeing what he's going to do to them. I think he's going to fuck them up. He's going to fucking flip them upside down. He's going to tear assholes up left and right. He's going to make all his receivers look like Pro Bowlers. I know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I did it. That's what I'm gonna say. Just for 1 week. I'm not saying the whole season. Just for 1 week.
Can you give me your hierarchy of where you see the wide receivers?
Mooney, number 1.
Yep.
Komet.
Okay.
All right. After Komet, Velicious Jones.
Velus Jones.
Velus Jones. Sorry, I say his name wrong.
Actually, did I just see he's on the injury report?
No, he's playing. He's playing.
No, I mean, like,
he was. Yeah, he's been on the injury report, but he's going to be playing. And then after that, Montgomery. I think Montgomery and Herbert are both going to be catching balls left and right out of the backfield.
So what about St. Brown? You like him?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. He didn't play in the preseason.
You would have seen him if you watched Hard Knocks. He was on there.
Yeah, whatever. What? That was last year, right?
No, this year.
This year, I thought it was the Colts.
No, this year is the Lions.
Oh, that's right.
And his brother is Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he was on there training with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh.
Yeah. Why do you think I brought him up?
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's going to be a landslide blowout for week 1. The one thing I am excited about is the Bears secondary. Jalen Johnson.
That improved a lot.
Kyler Gordon, Eddie Jackson, and Jaquan Brisker. These guys are all fucking headhunters. I think it's underrated, and I think it's going to be amazing, and I think it's going to help our defensive line. I think Robert Quinn might have another 15-sack season. I think Roquan being moved from middle to weak side linebacker is going to be a good move for him. I think he's going to be able to be more aggressive with, taking sacks and running. I think he's going to be all over the fucking field being on the weak side as opposed to the middle where he kind of has to have more responsibility. So I think the defense is going to look nuts. I think it's going to be very good.
Oh, wide open Cooper Kupp. How do you guys like? I was saying that all through like the Super Bowl, the playoffs. When I watched it, it was like he was setting like yardage records. It's just like how are you allowing him to be so wide fucking open?
He's so small and open all the time. It's unbelievable. You think somebody would always be on him,
right?
Like that's your goal. You don't leave him. Period.
Yeah, he just did like a little push on him at the beginning of the route and then just let him get behind him in between the zone.
He just snuck away. He just
look at him just wide open there. What the hell, man?
Yeah. Anyways.
Hey, what? Anyways, I'm not going to talk about football. I'm going to talk about football.
No. Fantasy relevant. Who's fantasy relevant on the Bears? Fields is going to be fantasy relevant. Mooney, obviously. Komet, Montgomery. Anybody else you think? I
think Fields is going to be 100% dependent on his legs because I think he's going to be a better passer than a lot of people do. But like that modern fantasy, like that leg, those yardage, man, like that's really, really key. And I mean, have you got a good? I'm sorry, my voice is starting to go. Did you get any kind of implication in like the preseason of how Eberflus is going to use his legs or? I know they wanted to use like
Luke Getzky, the offense coordinator. He runs a very Shanahan style offense, which means they have the RPO option a lot. So he's going to be able to take off on a lot of these plays whenever he wants. Whenever he sees something dying right away, he's going to be able to take off. I don't think he wants to, but I think that's something that he's kind of got to work through and navigate through as he learns the offense. And, kind of see where it goes from there. I don't think that's going to be something that's going to be kind of told right from the get-go. It depends on how bad the offensive line is going to be. Because there was times during the preseason where they played well enough to get him, like in that last preseason game, they played good enough to let him score 3 touchdowns, 150-something yards or 160-something yards, no interceptions. That was pretty good for that time he was in there.
Yeah.
But like how that unfolds in the season, I don't know. Like, that was one half. It was preseason. Some of the guys, starters, weren't even playing for him. Like, all the receivers were injured. So, like, I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. So, it depends on, where he's at. Fantasy-wise, we got to kind of just play out the first couple of years or first couple games before we decide to start him.
Yeah, I mean, as far as fantasy goes, I think that Montgomery's safe as far as, he's a starting running back in the NFL, and therefore.
Oh yeah, Montgomery's safe.
Yeah,
Montgomery's safe.
And
Herbert is actually good too.
Well, actually, where I was going to go is like I keep hearing buzz. They sound like the new guys like Herbert a lot. Mm-hmm. So it's like I've been kind of eyeing him in the leagues that are not completely made up of Chicagoans.
Yeah,
that's like I don't know what that means necessarily for fantasy yet, but it's like. Definitely keep an eye on that guy because, I mean, new regimes do new things, and if they like him.
Well, Montgomery's on his last year of his contract, so that's why they're talking about Herbert. There was even trade talks briefly for a minute, and then they shut that down.
Yeah, like the new guys usually don't come in and feel obligated to be loyal to the last administration's, shit. So
yeah, they proved that when they started to let go of everybody. So totally. But yeah, the coaching, I like what I saw preseason. The coaching for the Bears, Eberflus, he's got these young kids playing, man. Like, it was preseason, and these guys have to fight to be on the team. But like, that was a pretty good preseason defensively, at least, that I've seen recent years for the Bears. So that's good.
I'm going to be saying this all year because. I was kind of saying it last year, but you guys are just paralleling what the Lions did last year. And what I've heard so far about the new coaches is a lot of the same shit I was hearing about the coaches last year. It was like, for the Lions last year, it's like, wow, the last group of people didn't know what the fuck they're doing. And it just seems weird to hear like when they're making moves and doing things, it just sounds like competent coaching. So just by addition, by subtraction, you should theoretically start being a better team. You know,
theoretically.
Yeah.
Theoretically. Am I saying it right?
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Don't get stuck in a loop. I need you present.
Okay.
Why don't we talk about the stadium?
Yeah, the stadium.
So,
well, we don't have a stadium plan yet.
What do you mean? That's a stadium plan. Look at
no, that's just a circle where the stadium is going to go.
Yeah, that's going to be the stadium
district. That's not like what it's going to look.
You're chilling in this rich multi-use area that they're going.
I'm going to see what that motherfucker's going to go for over there. Like one of those, they have hotels and everything going in there.
What, you going to be staying out in the burbs?
I will if I can move next to the stadium. Hell yeah, if I can afford it. Hell yeah.
Well, why don't you go do it now?
There's nothing there.
Well, you think it's going to
fucking camp?
You think it's going to be something there?
Get a boat and hang out on one of the moats they got going? Like,
you think there's going to be something available there after the shit starts going?
No, that shit's going to be all rented out by the time it's done. Everything, leased, bought, everything. That's good. That's you know how much money this motherfucker's going to make? Whoever gets the contract to build this fucker. I mean, honestly, that's like, I don't know, $1 billion of shit.
I mean, look at it. That's that multi-use. Yeah, they're just building up a bunch of crap.
They should have just made these buildings look like downtown. Make a mini downtown that looks like Chicago.
I like that they added just like, in case you don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right there, like there's
you can still see the skyline.
There's Chicago's.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's still there. You could still see it at night. And the highway, how it shows shooting all the way down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they should have made them look like, mini Sears Tower, mini Hancock, mini Lake Michigan.
Make it like, was it New York, and like Paris and Vegas, where they're just
like... exactly. Do something like that. That would have been funny. Make a Michigan Avenue. Make a fake train station.
Well, they don't need to make a fake train station because if you look like right here where you're saying like the highway is, that's actually where the metro line already goes through, is right around there. Yeah, so there's already a metro stop there.
Well, that's
so I'm
good.
Assuming when they do that, they're going to redo the metro stop and it's going to be pimp.
Yeah.
And they'll probably run extra trains on the weekend.
Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Starting on Thursdays. People are going to come out Thursday.
Oh!
Who got killed?
That was Josh Allen just getting sacked by both ends there.
He's taking hits, man. That's why I get scared about him.
You don't forget about Aaron Donald.
I know. He's like a monster.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's too strong.
Yeah. So it was a half of a double team for a second. Then he went off the single team to just. You can't do that to him.
He's lucky he landed on him and not on the ground.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways. But yeah, I don't know. They haven't showed plans for the stadium. They did say it was going to be, what was the words they used? They used a specific word, which kind of pissed people off. They said a dome, I think, at first. And then they retracted that.
Oh, is it a retractable dome?
They
I'm sorry, that was a bad dad joke. I'm a dad. I'm allowed to do it.
They retracted that statement and said they wanted to have a retractable dome. So you're right. Yeah, okay.
Did I step on a joke you were going to do, or is that...
No, not at all. No, you confused me for a second. I was like, what? Huh? I thought I had the wrong word in my head.
Beat other words and so they're puns.
Yeah. As for the rest of anything else, I don't care right now. I want to watch football first and see how it goes and, give more updated news. I don't talk about anything that happened in the offseason. I'm good with that. Yeah.
I kind of feel like at this point... anyone who's watching, who's a Bears fan, they know what happened. So I was listening to all those other guys. It was just like Roquan Smith. Okay, yeah, everyone who's a Bears fan sick as fuck as that. Then it became like, oh, have you heard about Alex Leatherwood?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
No.
It was just like, okay, yeah,
no.
I'm just kind of over this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm tired of hearing about it too. I'm like,
I want to see what they got. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys can beat San Francisco, then holy shit. You know,
it's gonna be hot.
Yeah. That being said, I got I'm pretty well covered on that. I hedged my bets where I got a $20 bet with you that was straight up. You should.
I don't remember. What was the bet?
Don't you remember? It's on Facebook.
What's the bet? I don't remember.
Bears versus San Francisco. That was from
Bears
a month
win.
ago.
Oh, all right. I'll still take that bet.
Well, you can't get out of it. It's officially.
Can I take it again?
What, you want a double reduction?
No, I'm good. I'll stick with my 20. Yeah, you know.
But yeah, I also did put money on them to cover just because I do think it's going to be a lower scoring game, and lower scoring games a lot of times are closer. I don't see 7 points. 7 is a lot of points, I don't know.
It is a lot of points. That means nobody has faith in you at all. If it's more than 7, that means you're definitely going to lose.
What I was saying about everyone about the Bears this season on their podcast kept saying the national media, they just have it in.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like betting though on like week 1 is all the experts start this like echo chamber of what is real, and then they reinforce each other's opinions to the point where the narrative gets so strong that you forget that these are a bunch of NFL teams with every team has professional football players, that there's any given Sunday. Oh shit, was that Knox?
Yeah, he came off the field though. He's good.
Yeah, we just got that payday and they're just going to get out now. But like every team has professionals on it, and like every year I forget like, oh yeah, players do show up, they want to win, and like people are like, oh, those teams going to lose every single one. No, like it takes a lot to lose every fucking game.
Yeah. It does. I don't know. But I'm excited about the season. I don't think they're going to do that bad. I think they'll probably win. Well, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that.
Later what? We're at the end of the Bears thing.
I have my prediction at the end of the thing.
At the end of what thing? This is the end.
At the end of that thing? Or I got it over here.
Because it's not like there's nothing else in the show doc about the Bears.
You're going to laugh at me. I got the Bears going 13-4. 13-4. You heard me here first. Bears 13-4. Are you looking for a stupid drop? 13-4 Bears.
How?
Okay, I got them beating San Francisco in week 1, beating Green Bay in Green Bay week 2, beating Houston.
Oh yeah, I give you that one.
Beating the Giants, beating the Lions or the Vikings, beating Washington. Okay, that's the first 6 weeks. After that, I got them losing to New England, losing to Dallas.
I actually think you could beat New England.
I got them winning against Miami.
Can I ask you why do you think you're?
Hold on, let me go through it.
All right.
Winning Miami, winning Detroit, winning Atlanta, win at the Jets, a loss to Green Bay, and then they have their bye week, and then I got a win against Philly, a loss against Buffalo, a win against Detroit, and another win against Minnesota. Their schedule is not bad at all.
It's not a bad schedule. I just
schedule.
Like I don't see some of those wins.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I got your lines over here. You didn't do it.
All right, you want me to go through? I can see it from here.
Philly.
We're going to lose to Philly. We're going to beat Washington. We are going to lose at Minnesota. We are going to beat the Seahawks. We are going to beat New England. We are going to win our bye. You know what? I'll give us Dallas. I have a bad feeling about Dallas. We'll probably lose against Miami. We're going to lose against Green Bay. We're going to win at Chicago.
No, you're not.
I actually only said that just to get a reaction out of you. We're actually going to beat Giants. I do believe that.
Everybody should be done.
This is the game I want to talk about the most. That's versus Buffalo. Fuck whoever made the schedule.
12.
No, we're talking about Thanksgiving. That's the Thanksgiving game this year. It is the game that everyone in the NFL watches every year. And this year, like, why would it's Buffalo? Buffalo's one of the best teams. Like the Lions aren't that good yet.
Yeah, they should have gave you like Jacksonville or the Jets or something.
No, and like even the Bears. Like the Bears are at least.
What do you mean the Bears? The Bears are going to beat you on Thanksgiving if we played you. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are you basing this on?
On our team, everybody. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I've been paying a lot of attention to this. Like, where is this confidence coming from? Like, what are you seeing that I am not seeing?
I am psychic. Remember.
I think the only thing the Bears have better than the Lions is a secondary.
Very true. Very true. And that's going to save us. That's going to give us a lot of turnovers. It is.
I honestly think we have a better. Huh?
You need another beer?
Actually, I've not been drinking. I should.
What the fuck?
Give me another beer to speed me up. I honestly think that the Lions have a way better offense. Like, way better.
No. I disagree.
How? What are you basing any of this on?
What do you got Jared fucking Goff.
Yeah,
Jared
the guy who
Goff.
made it the Super Bowl throwing to every one of our wide receivers is better than the best wide receivers you got.
Oh my God, no.
Do you know who our wide receivers are?
No. Who's
Okay, then you should probably pay more attention to
You didn't do the
football.
Lions news. That's your turn. Get into your. There's a transition for you. There you go.
We're professionals here. Cut him out with my frame right here, so we can talk shit for a minute.
You can keep me out. It's all right. You take your time.
All right, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna continue what I was just saying there. Okay, so this is what the Lions have on offense. We have what is like rated a top 5 offensive line right now.
Really?
Yeah, we got really good offensive line.
Okay, that's good.
So like, I mean. Start off right there. We have a better offensive line. Our wide receivers are, we picked up DJ Shark in the offseason, but then Amon-Ra St. Brown was blowing up at the end of last year, so he's a really good wide receiver. I actually think he might be better than Mooney. That's a hot take.
Ooh.
We'll see. But then we got first-round pick Jameson Williams, who halfway through the year will be back, who is a fucking burner. And he's already, like, there's videos of him running. He looks like he's going to be ready probably after our bye. Okay. And then we got fucking Josh Reynolds still from last year, which the second he came to the team, our offense, that was when we started winning games, is when we got Josh Reynolds. Yeah. Because Jared Goff played with him in the Rams. Yeah. And then we got Quintez Cephas finally back after 3 years of being injured.
He sounds like a fucking, his name sounds like a STD. Cephas.
I mean, do you remember that time when you were down at the DR and you got some Cephas?
I didn't get any Cephas in DR. I never got any Cephas in DR. Never. Oh my God, Cody, that was so dirty. I almost puked in my mouth. Oh.
I just realized I looked at the notes and I didn't write one thing down except for preseason and Hard Knocks. Did you watch any Hard Knocks?
I watched the first episode and fell asleep during the second one. I really liked the first episode. I was just really drunk when I tried to watch the second one. Yeah, and I just passed out.
I feel like Hard Knocks is weird. It got me super pumped for the team, but like they didn't like cover any of the good players. It was kind of weird.
Yeah,
like
it never covers the good players.
Yeah, but like they didn't even like talk to him. Like I don't even think I saw Hawkinson once on the screen. Maybe in like a highlight play or something. I
think the one player they focused on a lot in the first episode, at least, was that rookie kid. What's his face?
Hutchinson. Yeah, Hutchinson looks like a fucking steal. Well, not a steal. He was second overall.
He looks like a fucking monster.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be really good.
Yeah.
He, I think day one makes our defense better. So, I'm happy with it. There was a lot of debate between him and Thibodeau and like the, at the draft, like which one would be better.
Yeah.
I'm fine with him because this guy looks like less of a chance that he busts.
Hey, put the beach bag on.
Oh, you don't want to be
no.
hanging out in Arlington Heights? No. So, wait, answer me this. If you don't want to hang out in Arlington Heights now, why do you think in 10 years where there's a stadium?
You see what it looks like right now? It's kind of like,
Yeah, my brother lives the next town over.
Yeah, it's a small little town. It's nothing crazy. Now that whole thing right there is going to be busier than Arlington Heights is ever.
So you're
been.
Just looking forward to go to Los Arlington Heights?
Yeah, whatever they're going to call it. Yeah. Whatever that is.
There's going to be hookers in the street.
It's going to be like Vegas. They'll have casinos and shit in there. All kinds of shit. It's going to be like, I'm telling you, it's going to be hot. It's going to be fire.
I mean, I'll go out there. I mean,
that's a weekend trip. That's a weekend fucking trip.
It's a weekend trip. I'm just staying at my brother's house because my brother is right down the road.
I'm going to stay right there. Bam.
Like
right
I saw, like it's right off of Euclid, which
it's like 5 minutes away.
Euclid straight to my brother's.
5 minutes away.
From what?
From there. Your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I told him, move out of your house, Airbnb that shit. During the football season, you make like fucking $1,000 a night.
You don't think his wife's already talking about that? Because she's totally doing that. I love that we went right back to the Bears. This happened every fucking show last season. The second I get to talk about the Lions, it's like, so good about the Bears, though.
Sorry.
I know. It's like we're a show in Chicago. No one gives a fuck about my Lions, and therefore every week I'm just going to talk about my fucking Lions.
I listen, man. I listen. we just we get distracted by the cooler stuff.
Yeah,
that's not in Detroit.
I will say. Anyways, going back to it, I am super hyped about the Lions this year, and I'm like super pumped about where they're going as a team. But the thing that I want to address is partially some of the podcasts that are in our leagues mentioned this, and part of the I've heard on other people who are saying like the Lions are overrated, and the correction I want to say on that is no, they're not. You're not listening, because no Lions fan have us like making the playoff or doing like a playoff run. We're excited because we won 3 fucking games last year, and we're a better team, and we're ending in the right direction. We're allowed to be happy that we're a better team, guys. Like, let us fucking be. I mean, like, people are like, oh man, they're acting like we're going to the Super Bowl. No, we're fucking not.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is fantasy relevant on your team this year?
A lot of people.
Like who? Give me some names.
I would just leave DeAndre Swift with, but the thing that I think everyone's sleeping on there, if you watch Hard Knocks at all, Jamal Williams, dude, fucking
he's funny.
Number one, he's hilarious. But Coach Campbell loves that guy. Like, I mean, he looks like he wants to kiss him half the time he's in that fucking room. It is 100% fact that every single game he's going to be getting carries, and I don't think it's going to be 50-50, but it's going to be close.
Yeah.
I think that there's going to be straight up, straight up possessions that they're just going to have Williams out there because they want to, get Swift some breather and shit like that.
Makes sense.
And the only reason I bring that up, obviously, I don't want you to draft Jamal Williams or anything like that, but like he's just ending up undrafted in a lot of leagues. Dude, pick that motherfucker up, stash him on your bench, because number one, Swift has had injury problems.
Yeah.
And if he gets injured, we have like a top 5 offensive line, and we want to establish the run, because like we're trying to do an offense with like that's completely predicated on play action. Jamal fucking Williams, if you see him on your fucking bench, pick that guy up, stash him for a week or two. Trust me, he's going to be used.
I agree.
Now, at the beginning of the season, DJ Shark is going to be usable. But I'm saying beginning of the season, because I think the second that Jamal Williams going out, I don't think either of those guys are going to be usable for a little bit of a while. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown's got his targets locked down. My biggest problem with my receivers for fantasy isn't, was that interception?
Yes. I don't think he got touched.
Oh, man.
I don't think he got touched either. They need to review that shit. Damn.
Yeah, but my only
that was a fumble to one play ran and then an interception. That's a really bad throw.
Yeah.
Oh, he did get touched. He got touched.
Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't it be Stafford without a couple bonehead interceptions along the way? Brandon's watching. Said she wants the Airbnb the basement.
All right, dude, man, that's like $1,000 a month. Wait, just the basement? That's like maybe $600 a night.
They can make that pretty nice.
Is it 2 bedrooms in the basement or 1 bedroom?
I don't think there's a bedroom in the basement. They would have to make a bedroom.
Put a bedroom and put 2 sleeper sofas. You could count them as beds on your Airbnb. No, it makes money. There's a big difference. Yeah, it makes money, man.
Anyways, finishing what I was saying about our receivers.
Oh, yeah.
I do think once Jameson Williams goes, and they're going to be cannibalizing each other's targets. I think the way Jared Goff works is he's not like a Stafford will just target the guy down the fucking throat. Goff is going to be like, okay, this one is you. This one's you. I think he's going to be passing around. I'm not super excited about the wide receivers yet. Long term, I think Jameson Williams is like, if you see any of his highlights from college and stuff, if it wasn't for his ACL injury, he would have went higher in the draft.
Okay.
And I mean, like, you got to realize we traded shit to go up from like, what is it, 32? I think we're at draft 32 to go up to like 12. Yeah, the guy obviously is a big part of their future.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Defense board.
I'm fucking with you.
You asked. All right. Honest question. Honest question. How many wins do you got us have in this year?
I think you guys will win about 7 games.
I actually both last I checked, both Bears and Lions have 6.5 as their over/under on wins. Vegas odds.
Sounds about fair.
And I think that's about where both of those guys.
Yeah.
I think that's a good line, is what I'm saying. Who's that?
That's an alarm I set that I did not remember I set.
So that's at 8 o'clock. So every Thursday at 8 o'clock, that's going to be a reminder that maybe you should wrap this up.
I took a nap the other day, and like if I take a nap, like I will stay sleeping, and I didn't want to stay sleeping the whole night, so I set it up so I can wake up at 8. And I didn't wake up. I didn't hear it. So I ended up sleeping till like midnight, and I woke up. I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, now we'll wake up midnight.
Damn it! Then I watched Morpheus, more that Jared Leto vampire.
Oh yeah, what was that?
On Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Morbius.
that. Morbius. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
It's Morbid time.
It's all right. Yeah, Mormon.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry, that's dumb.
Anyways, the Lions.
Lions.
I don't know. I'm feeling really, really good about the Lions where we are. Again, I don't have us doing shit this season. I think that we're going to be a competitive game, competitive team in every game, but like we're still not quite there yet. But our building, like we have one of the youngest teams in the NFL, and the building blocks we got are fucking amazing. I'm just like, I'm loving our roster.
Yeah.
We just need like one more good draft. And the thing that I love is we finally got like, the Bears are trying to do this too, where we're finally getting back to the place where it's like we didn't trade away our future picks yet.
Yeah.
We're getting some.
We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is, but like when your old administration sells the house and then you got new people coming in with debt, it's like,
it's stupid.
How are you supposed to get fucking back from it? So like, I'm really feeling good about like next season. We'll have some. Brandon says Morbius sucked.
Yeah, it was entertaining enough to watch it and to finish it. But yeah, I get it. Jared Leto is not a good actor. His best movie was Requiem for a Dream, and that was pretty much it, I think.
I kind of liked him in Fight Club because he just got his ass whooped.
Yeah, a lot too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So is that your beginning?
I guess I'm just going to wrap this up and say it's just like,
curious.
If you haven't been paying attention to the Lions, it's a feel good story. It feels like a movie. It's just like the
Cinderella.
The coaches. No, it's like the coaches staff is like the most. You ever watch like Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ted Lasso of the NFL.
I get it.
It's like it's they're done with all the bullshit where it's just like, you guys are here, like it's like, no, like we're a team, we're going to coach you up, we're going to be, it's like, I don't know, it's like, who knows if it ever works as a final product, but I guarantee you this, that by the time this thing's done, there will be good players here for whoever takes over, because it's just like there's a lot of positivity.
They got a good vibe. They got a good feeling.
Yeah.
Like I like their coach. The team's fun. Like you said, the Williams kid is hilarious on Hard Knocks and a bunch of other stuff, and even his interviews are pretty hilarious.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
But like they're a fun team to watch grow.
Yeah,
and I'm excited for them. Hopefully, I want them to do good. They suck for so fucking ever.
I wanted to say this on the air. I know I told you this the other day, but like this is Bears and Lions news, because this is my bold prediction of the for next season.
Next season.
For next season, the NFC North. I think that the Packers will still be a good team and yet finish last in the division. That's my bold prediction.
Love that.
I actually think
that so much.
I've been watching. Like I wanted to hate Minnesota, but I've been watching what they're doing in Minnesota, and I think that they got some great pieces on offense, and they're fixing what the problem was with their old style defense. And it's like, I think Minnesota could be good, and then it's like, I see what the Bears are doing. It's like, okay, this is logical moves. I think if they get a good draft, they might be able to do stuff.
So much cap space.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so I love what the Lions are doing. We get one more good draft in, get a couple free agents or something like that. It's like, I think we could have 3 really good teams making it,
hell for Rodgers.
If Rodgers is even still there. I mean, who knows? He's out there.
He got an extension. They didn't do an extension.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. He can still retire next year. He can injure himself out of Hiawatha trip.
He looks weird.
Hey, can we bring that up for a second?
What?
like so Aaron Rodgers is out there tripping on the weekends, and like all these other guys, like so weed's legal now in a bunch of states, and there's
that was like, kind of cool when I heard it, but then I was like, no, it's Aaron Rodgers. He looks like a douchebag.
What the fuck is with that? Where it's just like he's over there, like, yeah, of course, I'm just tripping out the weekends, but it's other guys just like, nah, man, you smoked a little weed. I know it's legal in like a third of the states.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if he did some like ayahuasca shit. I mean.
I'm just sick of the double standards.
Admitted it. Like, it didn't even get
he brought it up.
I know.
He wasn't even asked about it. Just like,
brought it up.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm seeing shit.
He's like, yeah, I did all this weird shit. You know, I'm saying, yes, first time. You can go fuck yourself.
Well, we can agree on every year. We might not agree on the Lions. We might not agree on the Bears. But we can agree that Green Bay sucks.
Green Bay fucking sucks balls.
Because they keep winning.
No.
And Buffalo is up 10-0.
But yeah, I mean, you would think somebody would fucking get fined or something for that if it was any other fucking player, you know, for admitting that you did fucking hallucinogens. Hallucinogens.
So
I'm making up words and shit.
Pre the show, I couldn't pronounce anything, and then you were giving me shit.
You passed it on to me,
and then like we hit record, and you're like, oh shit, did a bee sting my tongue?
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, you know, he does hallucinogens, and nothing, crickets everywhere. You know, it's just like, I don't know. I thought that was kind of fucked up. You know, meanwhile, fucking what's his face gets suspended every year for fucking smoking pot. What's his name? Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon.
He just got cut.
Oh fuck! That sucks for him.
Yeah, it does. But you know, he's getting old. He wasted most of his career.
I think it's 4 years in a row he got fucking suspended for doing pot.
All right, shit. I'm gonna do this live real quick. All right.
I was born prepared.
Oh my god, I forgot about this. So I have to update this again because now it's 2 seasons that you've been supposed to be in.
I'm gonna keep it. Just keep doing it. I will eventually make one. All right, up downside.
All right, Jalen Hurts, 22 points projected.
Yeah.
You got the under.
I think he's not going to hit 22 points.
I got the over because I know how bad the Lions secondary is, and he's got running points, and he has a better wide receiving core. I think that the running alone gets him over 22.
I want to see him able to throw before I see he can go over that. Next, running back Saquon Barkley at Tennessee. I got him. He's projected at 13.
I got him going over because you got him going under, and fuck that shit. Don't be pussies in fantasy football, guys.
Yep.
You go for this shit. You go for this. You just play with your heart and not with your mind.
And by the way, all these projections are off a Sleeper for the app. So the fantasy football app called Sleeper. Next, we got wide receiver Devontae Adams. He's up against the LA Chargers. He's projected at 11. I went over.
I went over too. Like a lot of people are talking about the drop off after having Rodgers, but he played college with Carr, and he's still a really good wide receiver.
They love each other, apparently.
Yeah, just whatever.
I think they've had sex with each other at one point.
They probably do. Dude, they went to college together.
Pretty sure they did. They experimented.
You know how like those frat parties go?
Yeah, totally. I'm not hating on. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, we weren't in a frat, but we just know how those go.
Yeah, they look at each other differently. It's like, okay, there's some, which is cool, whatever, you know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not hating, but I think they're going to be loving each other a lot on the field.
Oh, wait.
Mark Andrews.
I just looked at this. I just went over on all of these.
Yes. Mark Andrews from Baltimore, tight end, up against the Jets in New York. He's projected at 8 points. I went over. Cody went over too.
Yeah, he's still the best target on the team by far.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's any wide receiver that kind of is going to get more targets than him. In our flex position, I wanted to play with Cortland Sutton because of the Russell Wilson action. God damn it, I thought I turned you off, motherfucker.
No, you just hit snooze.
Son of a bitch. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, because it's 8:09. That's 9 minutes later. You hit snooze.
So Cortland Sutton, Denver, he's playing. This is why I kind of wanted him in here, because it's Russell Wilson going against fucking Seattle.
I actually hated
in Seattle.
I wanted Cortland Sutton. I didn't get him like in any of my leagues. I was targeting him, and he just kept going.
Yeah.
Apparently everyone wants him, but I don't know. I think I want pieces of of that Denver team. I think that Russell Wilson's out for blood, and I think Denver's been waiting for a quarterback, and they'll actually fucking use him.
Yeah. I don't think he would have went to Denver unless they knew what he wanted to do, which was to throw the ball.
I'm sure that was in the conversation. It's like, hi, you want to come to Denver? It's like, are you going to fucking use me? Are you going to pass? Are you going to pass at the Super Bowl? Are you going to run? Oh, wait, that goes against him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Cortland Sutton, I'm going over on that. That's a fucking good pick.
Yeah.
And obviously we both have Bills in this game, and so far that is working out.
Yep. It's working out 10-0 Rams. And yeah, that's our first week. We'll do that every week, right, Cody? And
Yeah,
I guess I owe you $20 for last year and a trophy, so I got to make you that.
We got to make Mike Devlin a trophy too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because he won our league last year.
Oh, don't worry, Mike.
That's why in this year's league I didn't offer up a trophy because it's like, man, this is too much work. We can't keep. We don't. Work,
no, I know what I'm going to do for the trophy for this year, but I'm not going to announce it yet.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly. It's going to be really fucking cool. It's technically halfway done, but it's going to be fun, and you're going to love fucking showing people this one. It's going to be a cool. You're gonna show it on your podcast or on your stream or whatever you got. Like, you're gonna post pictures of it, you're gonna share it with your friends. You can be really happy. You could probably be jizzing on it at one point. Like, it's gonna be dope. Okay, you're gonna love it.
For the record, I've had this trophy here a lot. I've never jizzed on it once, even though it has a lot of dicks on it now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it's clearly has a dick in its butt.
Yeah, it's a dick butt. That's my team's at dick butts. You never do that?
Who made this?
I got it off of Etsy.
You bought this off of Etsy like this?
Yeah.
It had a dick in its butt.
It's a dick butt. Do you not know what a dick butt is? This is my logo.
I didn't know it was a thing. I thought it was something you made up.
No, that's an internet meme.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did not know that. Wow. All right.
Yep. That's my one league. I'm the dick bucks.
Getting so old.
No, that was when you were younger.
When I was younger?
Yeah.
That was a thing when I was younger?
That was like 10 years old.
Are you... dude, I'd never fucking heard of that.
See, Brandon knows the dick butts. Love you, Brandon. Thanks for watching.
Oh, Facebook or what's it called?
Auto-spaced it?
Auto-corrected?
Auto-correct.
Oh,
duck butts.
Duck butts.
I didn't even notice, dude.
Yeah.
Duck butts. Yeah. Go duck butts.
So, Cody, we got a new league this year.
We got to do that.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right. So this new league, Cody, you want to explain what you decided to do this year? Because I thought it was an amazing idea.
Much of the chagrin to a couple of our regulars, I got called out by Mike Devlin and Mike Devlin, who won last year, and then Drew, who won the year before. They want to keep playing, and I was like, no, I want to try something different. And so we invited a bunch of podcasts out, and we did a podcast league. And let me real quick, I'm going to switch to our draft here. Draft results. All right. Oh, shit, I can't read that. Hold on. So, yeah, who we had there? We had, I'm not great enough that.
You want me to pull it up?
No, I got I did I drew all their names out of a hat. So I got all the names right here.
I got their names right here, too.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were playing baseball or whatever this week, so we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I checked out their show today, actually.
Yeah. I've listened to almost every... Yeah, I've listened to every one of our podcasts.
Their last uploaded one was 6 days ago, so that's the one I listened to. They talk a lot of baseball.
Well, I mean, they're baseball and whatever.
Yes.
But they do talk football, too.
They do talk a little football, yeah, definitely. I want to get them on the show, and I want to fuck with them.
I want to get all these guys on our show. We just have been very busy, and so we have to do.
The weeks, as the season goes, it'll start playing out a little easier for us. Like, everyone's starting school. Your wife's a teacher. My kid's a high schooler. Shit's just happening.
Yeah,
it's okay. Shit's starting to get back to regular schedule really shortly. So the first week is always kind of rough for us.
Yeah.
But
we plan on getting a lot of these guys on, like Chicago Bears Den. They're one of the Bears ones. We got someone was called The Bears Aren't Terrible. That was actually for that's that guy, the Cowboys guy. He's representing
the guy we kicked out.
No. He was a friend of the guy we kicked out.
Okay.
They're representing God damn it!
The Bear Essentials.
No, it's some fantasy
Unbearable
football
Sports
podcast. It's the Get Right Fantasy Network. I want to get him on the show and actually ask him if he's on the show, because like I listened to it, but it doesn't sound. It sounds like he's like affiliated somehow, like he's a representative. I don't know.
Okay,
but yeah, he's friends with the guy we had to kick out. I still feel bad about that one.
Zero Doinks is on here.
Yep, they're one of the Bears ones. Bears shows.
Chicago Bear Den. The Man Closet, Rance.
Yeah, shout out to Rance. I was going to try to get him on the show tonight, and apparently, our heart's with you, man.
Good. We feel for you.
His
Love
dad died a couple days ago, and I'm playing him this week. And
cheers, buddy.
Cheers, dude.
We should do a shot.
I was going to talk. Yeah,
we need to do a shot.
I'll do a shot. I'll do a shot.
We need a shot for Rance.
Those.
Where'd you put it? In your pocket? In your pocket?
They've been in my pocket this whole time.
We're gonna do a shot for you, Rance, for you and your family and stuff.
Yeah, I feel so bad. We don't know any of the people in this league except for Rance. He's been in our leagues in the past, and he, he's a good guy, and his show's really good. If you want to listen to the Man Closet, it's actually one of my favorites.
It's fucking funny, and it's very informative.
It is. I've actually learned a lot of useless trivia from that over the years. Yeah. I also like that they've talked about this league. You give me the Calvin Johnson shot glass, man. Thank you.
Okay, Megatron.
Well, you don't want to do a shot of a Lions shot. Hey, to Rance's dad, man.
Rance, love you.
But yeah, he's the only one that we know in this league.
Yeah.
All the rest of these guys, I sent either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter messages out to like shit tons of fucking podcasts, and these are the guys who came in.
Is Grizzly a podcast?
Grizzly, yeah. So I was listening to him earlier today, and I mean, let's just keep the sob stories going. He's like on Panda and Grizzly, which is a show on the Nerd Huddle. There, I remembered that one.
Nerd Huddle.
The Nerd Huddle. Cool. That's a network that has.
Yeah. I checked them out. Yeah, it was pretty dope stuff.
But apparently, the Panda dude has been MIA for a while. And the episode I watched today was saying that he had like some hypertension, went to the hospital, and he's been gone on their show for a while. I was like,
oh shit.
Oh damn, this is serious. Okay, well apparently
sounds like we need to do another shot for that guy.
Okay.
Why are you hiding it already? You're already hiding it from me. You knew I was going to do that, didn't you?
Okay, we have Shoot Your Shot Sports. The guys from that, God, I'm trying to remember that one. Shoot Your Shot Sports is another one of those networks, but the guys we're on was, if you look at, I wrote it in commentaries yet. I don't know. I feel bad now to say it, but I have listened to those guys. Those guys have a streaming show that they also release as a podcast, which I should do as well. Go to the top of that thing.
Which one? This
one?
So
yeah, see that's just all the links that I posted. Just keep going higher. Shoot Your Shot Sports.
Right there?
No, keep going a little bit higher. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. You can do it. You got this. Come on. Don't be a pansy.
You said a little bit.
Okay, right there. All right. Okay, so keep going higher.
How can you read that? I can't even read that from here.
Keep going higher. Okay, Shoot Your Shot Sports off the cuff. All right, so we got off the cuff. Those guys are kind of fun. They do a lot of.
Who are we shooting to again? The guy with the tension.
Oh, to Panda.
Panda to you. Get that shit better, man.
So yeah, we had them. Did we see Unbearable Sports yet?
Yes. Yep.
Did
Bear Essentials, Small Town Chicago Bears, Unbearable Sports, Shoot Your Shot Sports.
I'm not sure if we mentioned Zero Doinks yet, but those guys are silly, and I think they'd be good on our show.
Zero Doinks would be dope.
Those guys are fucking silly.
They're funny. We should fuck around with them.
I also wouldn't mind getting Small Town on here. I'm not sure if you listened to him before, but like he does a lot of his on his own. But like the last one, he had his dad on, and like they seem to just really love like legitimate. Just breaking it down, hardcore football,
like shit. Super, like with like plays and stuff.
No, just like they're just very analytical.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. Yeah, we need some of that. We're all just like our feelings. This is what I feel, man. This is gonna be this. This is gonna be this. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, I want to say of those other shows. Unbearable Sports, I've been checking out a little bit. He has actually a lot of followers, but I was also during the draft, he had the turn. That guy was repeatedly fucking me over where he was like almost every single one was like coming back around. It was like the pick I was going to say. And like, I think this league's going to be hard because there was like the
12-team league.
Yeah. Somewhere around here in there was like 4 in a row where it was like pretty much by cue where it's just like bam, bam, bam. And it's like, you motherfuckers. I was like, usually they take 1 or 2, but not all of them.
Yeah.
These kids are paying attention. This is going to be a hard league. I actually am very disappointed in my draft because I underestimated my opponent, and I will give you all the credit in the world that I underestimated my opponents there. You guys had a good draft.
I feel like I had a great draft. I love my fucking
You do because you took Bears fucking players.
I didn't take all Bears players. What are you talking about? I didn't take any Bears players.
Yeah, you did. Hold on.
I took who? Who did I take?
You got Darnell Mooney.
I don't have Mooney.
Yeah, you do.
I do have
right
Mooney?
there. You got Mooney. You got.
I don't have Mooney on my team, do I?
You are Delvin Cook.
Why are you looking over here? I got it over here, man.
Because this is easier.
I do not have Mooney.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. You're looking at the wrong team, fella.
No, it says J-Vel.
Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong team.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the right team.
What are you talking about?
I do not have Mooney.
I'm looking right there. It's on my screen. What league are you in?
I have Keelan Allen, Courtney Sutton. Oh, I do have Mooney. You're right.
and you got Colt Kmet.
Damn. See, you guys, you're in for a treat. I'm going to win drunk. I don't even know what players I got on my team.
This is not close, guys.
It's going to be amazing.
Drummer, I love you.
Fucking cheers, homie. It's a great first episode. All right. So that's Set Your Lineup League, right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we're helping each other. It's all about helping each other, promote each other, or whatever.
Yeah, check out these shows. We're going to be mentioning them every week. I want to try to do that. But like, there's some pretty good underground Bears commentary podcasts out there if you guys are looking for more Bears content. And then, obviously the Man Closet. The Man Closet is not a sports podcast, but they do talk sports on it. They just also talk about,
they're fun
and stuff.
They're fun. They're fun.
They do a lot of current news.
Yeah. With a twist. It's just check it out. It'll turn into one of your favorite podcasts.
Yeah, I really.
They're gonna blow up.
I've never listened to them before. Rance called in last season and said that he had a podcast, and I've listened to every episode since.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's a good show.
We need to help promote him because it's amazing. It's good stuff. They put a lot of effort into that too. But since we're talking about our league right now, I want to take this second and. I'm going against baseball and whatever, and I just have to say, like, we're like, I think everyone's matchup is 50-50 right now for the most part.
Yeah, I feel like Sleeper's being very cautious with their projections right now. Where it's like,
everything's low.
Well, it also just seems like they don't know where to go with this. So it's just like, everyone's about equal right now.
But not only that,
I'm going to tell you right now, not everyone's equal. There's going to be a
not
huge
only
swing.
that, but it is a deep league.
Yeah.
And like 12 teams, but we're still both projected around 122 points. And I'm still going to kill this motherfucker by like 40 fucking points. All right,
because you got all
both
those
of you guys,
players.
You and your boy, both of you guys.
I feel really bad if the Bears do bad, and then you like
talk all this shit. Talk all this shit.
If the Bears do bad, you're fucking sunk. That's all I have to say. You always go all in every fucking year. Did you do your every year? You say you do $50 on the Bears to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, every year. I did it this year too. Yep. I actually did that months ago. My future bets, I did it months ago. Yeah.
You are so bad with your money, dude.
It's one-time bet, $50. Dude, you know if that hits, I make like $8,000. What's $50? I mean, fuck, $50, whatever.
So I want to congratulate. Baseball, whatever, for their first win.
Oh yeah, no. Hey man, we're supposed to win.
I'm supposed to win. I gotta go up and beat a guy who just lost his father.
No.
And you're going against some people who like their thing on their show. Their thing on their show is every week they pick a number.
I can talk shit. You can't talk shit right now.
You're up against a team that every week they pick a number and they have to name all the people from these teams.
I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up, Cody. He doesn't know.
True fucking.
He doesn't know.
Sports nerds.
He doesn't know. They're all about baseball. That's it. Baseball, hockey,
and we're about football, but
sports.
It's
It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love me. You're gonna love me after this, like your daddy. It's gonna be amazing. That's the shit I like to talk. And no hard feelings. I'm just joking. Don't get me wrong. I love your show. You guys are actually really good. I like it. Very informative.
Honestly, I'm really happy with the shows that we got on.
They did this thing where they did. They were what's it called? What do you call it when you listen to music and you give your opinion? Reviewing.
Yeah.
They were giving reviews on certain albums or something, and it was good. It was entertaining. It was nice, fresh. I haven't heard reviews from albums in a while, and they were really old albums. So I was like,
I'm kind of curious how they do with that because all last season I just kept doing the. Okay, I'm not gonna let that play long because that's R. Kelly's Bump and Grind. Yeah. Every time I touch that button of Urban Meyer's getting grinded to Bump and Grind by R. Kelly,
where is that?
I would immediately get shut off on all my.
Do you not have that?
What do you mean?
You don't have that?
No,
anymore?
I played it right there, but I don't want to get another one of those.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Is every time I play that, I get shut down by like Twitch and YouTube.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I get these emails just like that's copyrighted material, and it's like I want to know what the fuck it do, and then like
can you play in intervals so it pauses and then it replays?
No,
from where it pauses.
Oh no, that's Estrella Negra. We got all right to do that. Estrella Negra. I just realized I didn't talk to Ocho this season.
I'm going to Mars Volta with him October 8th.
Mars Volta's back together?
They've been back together. They never left each other.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, the more you know. Why don't I have that as a drop?
Yeah, we're gonna do some acid. We're gonna go to Mars Volta.
Acid, I think, is illegal, but apparently, if you're a quarterback, you could do a hiawatha.
Yeah, ayahuasca. You said it wrong. Ayahuasca. What are you?
I think.
Ayahuasca. Ayahuasca.
Yeah, you know. Hey, it's you just made me do like 2 shots of the.
I know. Doesn't it feel good?
It does actually. I kind of missed it.
Doesn't it? Cheers, buddy. Yes.
You know, when it's not football season, I don't have a reason to sneak downstairs while Kristen puts the baby to bed and have a couple drinks.
Yep. No responsibilities during the show.
Yeah, after
the
I
show.
got to deal with life again, but
the baby's gonna be asleep, so it's okay.
Actually, she's been really good at sleeping lately.
Awesome.
So
then that's fucking.
I will give a shout out to. Oh crap! Now I'm mixing all these podcasts up in my head. There was one of them who was just talking about they had a sleep regression. Was that baseball? I think that might have been baseball. Whatever. That the one. Oh, I do remember baseball. Whatever. They had a kid named Maddie because I was going to like talk shit. I was like, yeah, and that was one of the names that my wife wanted for my daughter. Like,
really?
Yeah,
Maddie. Maybe we should get Maddie on. Let's try to recruit him.
Is it weird that now I know a complete stranger their little child's name? I think it's like the sleeper.
It's like how these guys are gonna finally meet Pac-Man. Like that's like when Pac-Man calls in.
I think Pac-Man. I saw he had something going on. He works at Reggie's.
He doesn't have the time anymore.
Yeah, he's got some. Well, no, there was some kind of like anniversary event at Reggie's. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to get him in.
All right.
At some point. Can't have a season without Pac-Man.
Nope, can't. So what else we got?
I think we're pretty much wrapping it up unless we want to talk about. Oh shit!
Oh, you can't find it, can you? Calling dibs.
I was born prepared.
I don't know. I keep doing the play dirty here. Let's just do this for a second while I find it.
Calling dibs. That's my dib right there. I gave you that picture, right?
Yeah, I didn't do a call-in dibs this week, which we decided last year you don't have to always do a dib every week, but if you have one, you call dibs on that shit.
This is my
dib. You put your fucking dibs there, and if you see someone try to take your spot, no, I put my dibs there.
And this is a Chicago thing. If you don't know, when you come to Chicago in the wintertime,
you'll get
there's
stabbed.
Snow, and if you see chairs in the streets, on the side streets and shit, do not fucking touch them. You will get stabbed.
Yeah.
You will get choked.
You
will get hit. You will get shot. You will get your fucking car broken into. So don't fucking do it. Anyway, so we call this segment Calling Video Reconnecting Successful. So are we live?
I have no fucking clue.
Let me check.
I have no fucking clue. You got to cheers me to technical difficulties, dude.
Technical difficulty, cheers. If this is live right now. If not, we're going to have to cheers again.
It says we lost and then we're back, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We were all.
Oh, yeah, we're live. We're live again. Cheers again. Cheers again.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It just said we were offline. But yeah, so
we're live. All right.
So what I was saying is I can't take Chris Olave because you claimed him. So now when Chris Olave looks good this year, I'm stuck being like, and Michael Thomas could have done it, but no, like Chris Olave, that's my bitch. They traded up for that guy.
I'm claiming his ass for the whole year. I think he's gonna be gangster out in New Orleans. I think he's gonna be. If you are fucking got him on your team, keep a close eye on this motherfucker starting week 1.
He's gonna be eating W's with Winston.
Yeah, I would put him in a flex with you. No, Winston can sling the ball.
You don't remember that reference? I think it was when he was with Tampa Bay still, where he was pregame talking to his guys. It's just like, you know what this is? This is a W. We're going to be eating W's.
He's weird. Yeah, he's weird. He's a weirdo.
I'm saying he's going to be eating W's with Winston.
Oh, that's what I didn't know you said W.
His quarterback is Jameis Winston.
I thought you said something else.
Come on, stick with me.
Yeah. So when you say W, I thought you meant like an ass.
The George W. He's going to be sitting.
No, the curvature of an ass. It looks like a W.
Oh, okay. I thought he's eating dinner with
no,
George W.
I've heard that. I've heard that said like that before. Like, eat ass like a W. I was like, what? Eat that W. I was like, what? There's some dude, very giant man, who was very adamant about eating ass, and he calls them W's.
Why'd you say it like that? Like I don't know how many times we've been drunk and you just would have just like, man, it's all about eating ass. So I mean, like, I don't know. You said like you're disgusted by this dude.
I'm not. I'm just saying he was a giant man, and if I was a woman, I would not let him near my ass. But he was all about it. So, anyways, he's like 6'7".
Anyways,
6'7".
Chris Olave, I hope that you love being associated with ass eating because Drummer officially has called dibs on you as a fantasy player and permanently has now made it a link in my brain for this is a rookie and for the rest of his career. I'm calling him Ass Man because he loves eating ass.
Call him W.
Yeah,
W.
Eating W's.
W. You got to say it like that. W.
W's.
W.
Yeah. Here you go, Chris Olave eating W's out of the ass.
Yeah.
Also likes to be associated with that is Estrella Negra. Estrella Negra. I mean, Estrella Negra's beers right now. Eat your Estrella Negra tacos.
It's nothing like us. It's nothing like us. It's a lot better. More orgasmic, maybe. Treat for your mouth.
I still don't think Ocho wants you talking about people
smells a lot better. I'm pretty sure he would love me talking about people orgasming while eating his food. That's amazing. That's like that one Matrix dude. Remember the dude in Matrix who made that chick orgasm while she was eating the cake?
Oddly enough, I do not remember that scene.
Oh my God, you remember everything. How do you not remember? That was like the best scene.
I've only seen each of the Matrix movies once,
and it shows like the Matrix inside of her body.
I'm not sure
and it goes to her crotch, and her crotch is all lit up, all fancy, and it like.
Are you sure this isn't a porno? Lights.
No, this is the Matrix movie.
Which one?
The dude who was holding the key holder.
So here, can I just
with the two white ghost-looking dudes?
In my defense, I never saw The Matrix until the third one was out.
That's the third one.
I know, but so I watched them all in a row, and I really didn't give a shit, and I never watched them again. That was 20 years ago.
You gotta eat mushrooms when you watch that shit. You can't watch that shit sober.
All right.
You can't if you watch it shrooming. It's like one of the best movies ever.
But my shrooming days are over.
Oh, mine are never. You should never say that, Cody.
You're newly single. Oh, your battery's running low, and we gotta wrap this up soon.
Fuck him too.
All right, we are.
I'm good.
We're pretty much there. You got Chris Olave. Did you actually? I think we just talked about eating ass. Do you want to actually say anything positive about Chris Olave, not ass related?
He's gonna be ripping up asses. Like defensive backs.
He's gonna be eating ass and ripping ass.
Yeah, he's gonna be eating asses on the sidelines. It's gonna be. He's gonna be the porn king on the sideline.
One of my favorite things about Sleeper is you can put nicknames for your players.
Uh-huh.
You gotta get whoever has whatever. You're just like W eating ass and ripping asses
in caps and bold, big fat W.
He's an ass man, Chris Olave.
Yep. He's gonna do it all year, not just 1 week, all year. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I don't know. So, but yeah,
he's going to be scoring TDs and eating booties.
There you go. There you go.
And with that, we're out of here, guys. Love you all. Show you next year where we'll actually be prepared again.
Yeah. Well.
Thank you for watching Set Your Lineup. Theme song is This Winter by Shadowmaster MC. You can buy that whole album on Bandcamp. shadowmastermc.bandcamp.com. For tacos, call Otto at Estrella Negra. Estrella Negra is at the corner of Western and Fullerton in Chicago. Set your lineup, a Something Street Studios production.